Hey there, lovely bakers. Welcome back to our channel. Today, I have a fantastic recipe for you, a super soft vanilla butter cake. Get ready for a cake that's so tender, it practically melts in your mouth. So, let's dive right in and create some baking magic. We're making 3 round cakes, each in a 6-inch diameter baking tray, so we'll need a total of 1.5 kilograms of cake batter. Before we jump into the mixing fun, let's prepare our cake baking trays. Line them with parchment paper to prevent excessive caramelization on the sides. Trust me, it'll make your cakes look and taste amazing. First things first, let's gather our ingredients. Here's what you'll need for this delightful vanilla butter cake. Grab your trusty notepad and jot these down. 375 grams of all-purpose flour. 3 teaspoons of baking powder. 375 grams of sugar. 375 grams of room temperature butter. 3 teaspoons of vanilla extract. 3 tablespoons of fresh milk. 6 large eggs. Now, let's move on to our dry ingredients. Grab a mixing bowl and sift in 375 grams of all-purpose flour. This will ensure our cake has a light and fluffy texture. To give our cake that perfect rise, add 3 teaspoons of baking powder to the flour. Give it a good mix to distribute the leavening agent evenly. In a separate bowl, crack open 6 large eggs. Now, let's infuse them with the beautiful aroma of vanilla. Add 3 teaspoons of vanilla extract to the eggs. Next up, the star of our show, the butter. Take 375 grams of room temperature butter and place it in a mixing bowl. We want it to be nice and soft for easy incorporation. It's time to get our mixer involved. Beat the butter on medium speed for about 2 minutes until it becomes creamy and fluffy. This will create a light and airy base for our cake. Now, let's add our sugar. We'll do this in 3 parts to ensure a smooth and even incorporation. As you add the sugar, make sure to beat it in the same direction, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. And don't forget to scrape down the sides of the bowl from time to time. We want every bit of sweetness to shine through. Now, it's time to introduce our lovely eggs to the butter and sugar party. One at a time, add the eggs to the mixture. Beat the mixture for about 10 minutes until everything is fully combined. This step is crucial to ensure a light and fluffy cake, so be patient and let that mixer work its magic. While our batter is getting its final touches, let's preheat our oven to 180 degrees Celsius, 356 degrees Fahrenheit. Give it about 10 minutes to reach the perfect baking temperature. Now, let's incorporate our dry ingredients into the batter. Take that sifted flour mixture we prepared earlier and add it to the bowl. Gently fold the flour into the batter using a spatula. We want to keep as much air in the batter as possible, so be careful not to overmix. Just fold until the flour is fully incorporated. To add some moisture and extra richness to our cake, let's pour in 3 tablespoons of fresh milk. Adding it 1 tablespoon at a time, mix well after each addition. Now, it's time to portion out our batter. Divide it equally among the 3 lined cake baking trays. This will ensure that each cake bakes evenly and rises beautifully. We're almost there. Pop the trays into the preheated oven, which should be at 180 degrees Celsius, 356 degrees Fahrenheit, and let them bake for approximately 40 minutes. After 40 minutes, take a toothpick and insert it into the center of the cakes. If it comes out clean or with just a few crumbs clinging to it, then our cakes are perfectly baked. If there's batter on the toothpick, give them a few more minutes and test again. Once the cakes are baked to perfection, remove them from the oven and let them cool in the baking trays for a few minutes. Then transfer them to a wire rack to cool completely. And voila! Our super soft vanilla butter cake is ready to be enjoyed. It's so tender and moist, with that delightful vanilla aroma. So go ahead, cut yourself a slice, and savor the sweetness. Thank you for joining me in this delicious baking adventure. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tasty treats. Until next time, happy baking!